Are they still banned?
No, they came back. It was a 3-day ban.
Of course, it was a fucking 3-day
It was just a
brand a
3-day
ban.
ban.
What is this bullshit? This is so stupid.
Yeah.
Have you seen the streams?
No, I've only seen pictures that you sent me. I refuse to give them views. It doesn't
So
look like Twitch.
they were banned on Friday.
Something like that.
They were banned on Friday. This article came out yesterday. I have a feeling that they weren't even banned for, like, I feel like Twitch doesn't care until its base cares. I feel like that's usually the case.
I mean, isn't that the case with most companies, most big companies like this? You can't say anything until it becomes appropriate for you to address it, and where it still keeps you financially stable.
So,
Like, there's definitely so many more people giving Twitch money and subscribing to Twitch and watching Twitch channels than the people that are complaining about it because of this.
yeah.
And that's the problem. That until people, what is this to say?
This is
Oh
when
yeah,
she
this
was
is
in 2017. This is when you play the boom 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 sound effect. In
the
case you
curb
guys,
your
I'm ashamed to say Twitch is a platform that supports lazy females selling their bodies for cash. You are teaching little girls to sell sex because that's what's popular. Make them wear t-shirts and pants. Compete on the same playing field as men. Feminism is equality. Spread the word. That was on November 21st, 2017 by IndieFoxx.
A lot of women that feel that way, but they're not going to say anything because God forbid anybody says anything, then we come off being sexist. Because you know what? If it's not
Her
hurting
Discord is
you,
going
if
on.
it's not hurting you, then why do you care so much? Now I care because this is the platform I'm fucking on. And what you don't understand is when you open a door like that, those doors are going to keep opening. They should have, that hot tub meta that's happening, great. I'm so over it. Like, do what you want to do, even though I feel like there's other platforms for it, but that's fine. They got their own category, great. But when you allow that, you're opening the door up, right? They're literally bending over doggy style, sucking on a microphone and making this ear licking noises and staring at the camera, making eye contact. In the ASMR category. I am like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
so emotional.
And hell yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, guys, because this is
The issue is if I've seen the case where women speak out against this, right? And they're criticized for women holding other women down. And I don't know, man. It's you can't have an opinion no matter who you are.
like, this is the one thing that I'm like, all right, I've had enough. Like, where are we gonna draw the fucking line, guys? Where are we gonna? This is a 13-plus-year-old fucking platform. And don't get me wrong, these girls are killing it. They're making great money. That's great. And I love women. If you want to do your own, if you want to have an OnlyFans, you want to be and these women are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think Twitch is the platform for that. It's not. It's not. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, what do we do? There's nothing that's going to happen. They're going to be like, then don't watch it. They're not hurting you. Don't complain. But as a partnered streamer on this platform, I feel like it's my responsibility to at least show that I don't think this is right. I don't.
I don't understand how you can say it doesn't hurt people when it's literally taking streams and views away from people on the channel. And then I keep seeing the argument that, like, oh, these people that are watching these channels would have never watched your content, but like, how would you know that? Like, what do you have? What facts are backing you up? That's really what it looks like, 100%.
So yeah, man, this is crazy. Fucking, it's just crazy. Like, she literally farted in it, and I just can't. First of all, I'm impressed that she can fart on command.
Oh no, she didn't.
She did it?
To. Yeah.
Oh. The fact that she tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, quote unquote. She could have, got the subs. I'm gonna afford the thingy, and like, oh, I can't. She probably never was gonna do it to begin with. But
nope.
At the end of the day, you still did that, and the fact that it's just a 3-day ban, and I've seen bans last longer on things not even as bad as
you
this.
can get like a permaban for saying like simp, can't you?
Yeah, and blind playthrough. Because you're harassing, and that's discriminatory. But I can prop my ass up on the camera with, like, diva face paint and lick something and get 700 subs to get me to fart into the mic.
In 20 minutes.
And then promote my OnlyFans. Which you can't promote Patreon on Twitch.
So I've heard that the way to get around that is to do that link tree shit, and then that's how you can still promote your Patreon and your OF. It's like that. So it's crazy that people are just like openly talking about this, which is like, nah, it's okay. Yeah, it's cool. We know what people are doing, but it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine until it's a problem.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. It's crazy because I think when they made the hot tub pool beach category, they lost, viewers that they were getting in just chatting. And no one really cared about hot tub meta anymore.
Nope.
People stopped giving a fuck. And they weren't making as much money as they used to, and they weren't getting ad revenue. And so, they had to move on to something else. You have to kind of figure out what can we do next. And I guess ASMR was the next best thing, because you can just show off your body and just lick a mic all day, and there you go.
But all they're doing is just attacking wholesome categories and changing it.
They are.
And that's the problem, is that they're catching so many people off guard. The reason that they lost a bunch of views is because no one wants to look through the hot tub category. People are just like, oh, what's in just chatting? And you're like, oh, that's what's here. Let me just watch this. Oh,
let me watch people talk shit, and then my god, that's kind of the initial reaction. And I feel like, with ASMR, I've seen other ASMR channels where they just kind of like rub like a little feather on the mic, and they kind of like, they take items and they just like touch the mic with the items, and they'll like whisper in the mic, and like people are into that, like that's cool, whatever it is. But it's the context in which you're doing it, I think that it's like people say there's definitely a platform for it. Do what you gotta do. Like, I don't have a problem with you doing what you're doing. I think it's just where you're doing it and how one-sided it is for Twitch, right? Like, Twitch doesn't give a fuck because they're making money from you, and they will support you because that you're their big revenue, you're big money makers, and they don't want to seem, I guess, misogynistic and all this shit. Twitch is very, very PC. They're scared of shit like that, but they're also scared of their advertisers. So I just feel like this just really is not the place.
Why not just make a separate Twitch channel, like a Twitch NSFW?
See, that's like what I was saying, in which you need to start ID checking people. I brought this up in the podcast.
You did.
Where it was, you need to start verifying identification. If you have an OnlyFans, you use your ID to verify you are real. That's the case with anything that has adult content in it, or that's the case with anything that you have to be an adult for, like in general, to order alcohol, to fucking order anything of the sort. You have to verify your fucking age, and that's just what Twitch needs to implement. If they can implement, like you said, I didn't even think about an NSFW category. I just thought in general, this channel is 18 plus. You have to have a check mark that says this channel is 18 plus, and in order to get in, you have to have ID verification. That was my idea. But yeah, again, if you have an NSFW page where all this shit is just thrown into it, and you can ID verification, and boom, right? A lot of these channels, they don't care for shit like that because I feel like most of them do know that some of their viewers are underage. Spending mommy's credit card. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I feel like
So-
it also helps people, I guess, justify watching it because it's not considered NSFW. So like if
Yeah.
someone was to catch you, like, oh no, like I'm just on Twitch. Like it's
It's ASMR.
Yeah, like you can't say anything. I'm just watching, or you can be like, "Oh, I didn't even know. I wasn't looking at it. I was just listening," and shit like that. But I guess if you do add the NSFW category or like tag label to it, it would hinder or like give people this negative connotation about watching it. So I guess that's another reason why they don't do it.
It's also like you said with the negative connotation, it also feels like maybe these girls don't want to be considered NSFW, you know? Maybe they like the idea of doing this and not being called sex workers, if you get my kind of where I'm trying to go with this. Because if you put them in an NSFW category, that automatically means you're a sex worker. You're selling sex. Maybe they like to sell sex without directly saying it, you know?
It makes them feel better about it, yeah.
I just, like I said, I have no problem with what they're doing. I just have a problem where they're doing it. That's my only issue, and that's always been my issue. Always. You can go back to our NSFW episode of Let's Go Around, and I defended the fuck out of sex workers in that episode. And you know, like I said, there's no problem with it. And I think if you don't like it or it's distasteful for you, that doesn't make you misogynistic, even if you're a man or a woman. Because I've seen plenty of women be distasteful towards this. And it can't be distasteful. Because I'd slap the shit out of my son. If I ever saw him watching shit like this. At fucking age 13. But he could just click on another fucking stream. Be like, oh, I'm watching Twitch.
Yeah. And just go right back.
Beep, beep. You can't be on Pornhub and then click on another video and be like, no, I'm watching this. Look. You know, Pornhub is always going to be Pornhub. Here, it's like I said, you can just click on another stream and be like, no, Dad, look, I'm on Twitch. Fuck you mean? And then just hit back. And now you're back.
Yeah, it doesn't help that a lot of mice and like hotkeys, like you can just like quickly change tabs or like windows.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be like half a second, just one, like on my mouse, like I can hit one button and I can go forward a page. So you can click on like two pages and then just keep shuffling between the two. Yeah, it's
without
really
having it to make it look like you were like sliding really fast, you know, like going to change the page real quick, like you were in peril or some shit. Like you say, you just go boop. Nah, look. You know, it's just crazy to me, I guess. Like when you now it's kind of like settling in where like IndieFoxx and Amaranth are sucking on microphones and propping their ass up and, you know, showing their feet to the fucking audience, and then like you make like one click and it's like a fucking just like a dude or something playing Minecraft.
Yep, and you would never know.
Never fucking know. Ever.
And I feel like
my
a lot
mom
of kids take
doesn't even know
advantage
shit
of
like
that.
this.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Because like
Like,
if you had a kid right now and like you know having this information, you'd be like, nah, I know what you're doing on Twitch. Like, why are you lying to me? But your mom doesn't know anything about Twitch, so she has no information to base. It's like, oh, you're on Twitch. I don't know what that is, but have fun. Like that meme, like, hey son, are you winning? Like that's what I feel like a lot of people are going through right now.
Because she could like prop her head in and see him watching like a Fortnite stream, and it's like, oh, he's just watching Fortnite videos.
Or she might think that he's playing Fortnite, and she wouldn't even know that he's not actively playing. He could just be sitting there with the controller in his hand, and that's it.
She leaves, and boop, Amaranth's ass is back up on the camera. Yeah, it's wild.
When you think about it, the sounds that play aren't even like crazy to make your mom be like, oh my god, what's going on over there? It's just ASMR stuff. You'd be like, oh, like what are you listening to? Oh, it's just some girl hitting the mic. You're like, that's weird, but okay. Like whatever, dude.
It helps me sleep.
Yeah. It's soothing.
Helps me relax. ASMR meta, man. That's a new thing. They're back. They're still gonna be doing what they're gonna do. We'll see what Twitch does in the next, I guess, week or so. Twitch ain't gonna do anything. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about me.
It'll be like 2 months later. when this is about to die out, then they'll say something, and then the meta will change, and at that point, it's irrelevant. Which is what happened with the hot tub stream.
Yeah, we can look through Twitch and decide which one's gonna be the next meta. Body painting, I think, was the first one, but it didn't blow up as much as people thought it was. And then hot tub is where it actually blew up, and then now it's ASMR.
I think body paint is hard to pull people in because it covers up, and that's the biggest issue is that people want.
And you have to be good at it.
Yeah. It's also really messy.
Yeah, so it's pretty fucking crazy.